Hello, everyone. Welcome to your weekend edition of Morning Coffee. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, this is going to be your general energy reading for your weekend of Friday, August 21st through Sunday, August 23rd. Please keep in mind that time is an illusion and energies are fluid. So, just because this is a reading dated for the weekend of the 21st to the 23rd, it doesn't mean that it absolutely has to resonate for you at that time. Whenever you're guided to watch this reading and it resonates for you, then that is the message for you in that moment. Also keep in mind that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, I'm being guided to remind you guys that if you're going to go back into the archives of anyone's channel, including my own, to watch readings, please make sure that you pay attention to the title of the reading and not necessarily the date. Because it's the same. If you're guided to watch the reading at that moment, then that's the message for you at that moment. Yes? Okay, so I have officially named my pet not a gecko, a knoll. My pet, a knoll. My pet lizard, because it's straight up living in my apartment now. Like, it's been here for at least 2 weeks, I want to say, and it's just chilling. So I've named it. Its name is Freckles. Anyway, so I hope you guys are having a good morning. If you're watching this later in the day, I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you have a great weekend too. Yes? Coffee again today. All right, so well, let's just get started here and see what we have for your weekend. Yes? Here we go. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for the collective at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved for our weekend of August 21st through August 23rd, 2020. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, kids, 5 shuffles. Let's see what we've got today. 1, and I'm working with the Golden Universal again, just cause. 1. 2. 3. Para el colectivo. Para el fin de semana. 4. And 5. All right, kids. So what's going on in the collective today? Let's see. Here we go. Take this one, they say. Okay. Oh. And oh my God, you know, it's so funny because I was saying to myself before I started here, I was saying to myself, I really hope we're talking about something different than the same shit we've been talking about for the last 2 weeks, but that's okay, whatever. You have the 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And I almost said that too. Like I was fixing to like say, all right, y'all, I hope we're going to be talking about something different today. But you know what? I was like, Eric, don't do that, because this is about you guys, okay? So whatever you guys want to talk about, then that's what we're here to talk about, okay? And of course, the very first card that comes out is the fucking 2 of Cups. Okay, you have that with the Empress and the Page of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the 3 of Cups, and this 3 of Cups is still giving me an energy of like, I just heard merry meet. Well met. I want to say this is going to be a good weekend for some of you. You have the High Priestess and you also have the Magician. And these 2 fell out face down. Whether this is an offer that's going to be made or whether it's an opportunity that you're stepping into. There may be an offer made to somebody in terms of business. maybe a partnership, a business partnership, maybe a creative partnership. Either that's going to come through this weekend or it's coming through at some point in your life. in the near future, I want to say, because you have been working on manifesting it. The magician with the high priestess, I feel like you guys, whomever this reading is for, you're very much in your manifestation mode, and you're working closely with your intuition. Spirit is saying yes, but also with the universe. I'm also hearing divine right timing is at play here, is at hand. There could be some sort of celebration this weekend or in the near future, and also I feel like this Empress could be an individual, okay? But also the Empress energy is speaking to abundance. And I just feel like there's an offer that's coming through, or an opportunity that you have in front of you, that is the result or the product of manifestation work that you've been doing. And I'm getting also with the magician and the high priestess here, I did just hear blind faith, but it's not that type of blind faith where you're just like going in somewhere or rolling in into something willy-nilly, not really paying attention. No, it's a type of blind faith where I feel like you really trust in the universe right now, and that's bringing you a lot of really good things. 3 of Cups, celebration, reconciliation, maybe underneath the 3 of, no, never mind, we're not going to go there. I say that and then I'm like, wait, no, oh, okay, wait, no. 3 of Cups with the Hierophant underneath that, the Ace of Cups underneath that, Strength underneath that, okay, and then the 8 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, then to the 8 of Pentacles. But the 8 of Pentacles is talking about this hard work that you've been doing, this strength that you've had, or this perseverance, or following through, or even taming the ego in some way. Yeah, a relationship really could be growing very well. The Hierophant here is talking about doing something, I guess I want to say the right way, but the right way is meaning like doing something by the books, you know, or doing, following a plan, following an order, doing something in creating something or developing something in a conventional way. So, okay, so if we're talking about this same situation or this relationship that has been coming through for someone, obviously, the 2 of Cups, okay, then I feel like you're doing this in a very, very much a conventional way. You're working on getting to know each other. You're spending time with each other. You're trying to be friends with each other. You're not trying to rush anything. You're also, I feel like there's a very respectful energy with this Hierophant here. Respectful of each other's wishes, respectful of each other's choices, respectful of each other's lives, lifestyles, livelihoods. Yeah, I feel a very, very deep, strong amount of respect here, which is very good. All right, let's get another shuffle. And okay, fine. I want to look at this 2 of Cups specifically. Let's talk about this 2 of Cups. What else can you tell us about the 2 of Cups, please, Spirit? Okay. Ooh, okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Tower. You also have that with the 8 of Swords and Justice. Oh, boy. Oh boy, someone is breaking free. Someone is coming out of their shell. Someone feels respected. Someone feels seen. Someone feels heard. Someone feels appreciated. Someone feels like they're no longer the bad guy in this situation. Okay, and so with that said, that definitely falls right in line with you know, what we've been talking about in terms of this relationship that's growing or developing between you guys. Someone feels like they're much more appreciated now than they ever have been, and it's allowing them to break free from this mental prison. It's allowing them to be broken out of jail. And it may be that they put themselves in this jail, or circumstances around them and things people have said and done to them in the past, maybe a previous partner. Remember, because we were talking about, if we're talking about the same situation that we have been talking about, then there is a situation in which the Empress has showed up, or someone that is very a representation of the divine feminine, or someone that is very unconditionally loving and accepting, and is the type of person to not fall in love with someone or not want to be with someone because they think they could be a certain way. They either you or this person that we're talking about is in love with this person that is feeling like they're breaking out of jail because they love them for who they are. There goes that respect again. The Hierophant, okay? So because of that, oh, well, I'm sorry. And then, so then that is a direct opposition or indirect opposition to someone, a potential partner that they may have been with in the past. Someone that was manipulative, someone that wanted them to be something that they're not, someone that wanted them to really change in order to fit the circumstances that they saw were the right circumstances to be in, or the right whatever. That's not the case in this situation. In this situation, someone feels loved unconditionally, someone feels respected for who they are and what they choose, and for their values, what they choose to value, how they choose to live their life. And thus, it's allowing them to break free. Okay. Underneath the Tower, you have the Ace of Wands, and you have the Queen of Cups. This is an unconditionally loving individual. And keep in mind, though, because remember, we were talking about this in the past, and in this previous relationship, it was represented by the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, but the Queen of Cups felt like a really narcissistic and emotionally manipulative individual. And yet that has changed here. The Tower with the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Cups, also the Eight of Wands. And there's that Four of Pentacles again. But I think someone has a greater understanding of what true love or true unconditional love is, true acceptance is, because the Queen of Cups represents that unconditionally loving nature of the Empress, who is the queen of all queens. She's also pretty psychic and intuitive, but okay, that's not really the point here. It may be, well, actually no, that is part of the situation, because it feels like whomever is represented by the Empress here is very much in tune with their intuition and in tune with their feelings, and is following their feelings, and is not allowing physical representations or physical circumstances to really knock them out of their center, okay? Because the Queen of Cups also represents emotional stability when she is positively aspected. She also represents understanding your emotions very, very well, being intuitive, being psychic, or something like that. The only other individual in the deck that would rival the psychic ability of the Queen of Cups is the High Priestess. And you have both of these here. So someone is definitely following their intuition, and because of that, that is allowing someone to break free, or to want to break free in some way with the Ace of Wands here. It's not just that, you know, you're shining this light and you're allowing yourself to be a beacon of hope and unconditional love or anything like that, or you're allowing yourself to be a representation of the ideal partnership or what real, true, unconditional love is. It's not just that you're shining that light for them and they're starting to get it. I really feel like it's starting to influence them to want to take action. Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands with the Tower. Okay, let's get, actually, okay, I want to look a little deeper now into this Tower energy. I was thinking maybe I should clarify it, go to the clarifier deck, but no, let's stick with this for now, and then we'll clarify after. So, let's get a little more information on this Tower, please, Spirit. 7 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, and the 4 of Wands came out with that. And this just makes me feel like someone, like, I just feel like at this point in the game between the two of you, I feel like what I want to say is I feel like you've reached a checkpoint. And you know, all you gamers out there, you'll understand this. You know how when you're playing a game and you're going through and you reach a checkpoint where you can like either save or you know, refill your life or something, like whatever. I feel like you're at this type. You're at a save point right now. You're at a place where it's like, nope, good, solid foundation. There is enough of a foundation between the two of you in order to make this happen, or in order to take this further in whatever direction it's going to go in. Who knows? But right now, you're at a good place. Four of Wands. That's clarifying the Tower. I mean, that's. I want to say I just heard the relationship is starting. No, excuse me, disculpe. The relationship is well underway. Like, I just heard. I wanted to say you guys are good, but I heard you guys are set in stone. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna move into the clarifier decks now. I want to give this 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And what I want to start clarifying. I want to start with this energy here of the strength, the 3 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Hierophant. This could be, oh wow. I was just gonna say, this could result in a marriage. For some of you, somebody out there, I feel like you might be celebrating. There might be an engagement party happening, or maybe this weekend, or sometime soon. The recognition of a relationship coming together, maybe being public about it. If that doesn't have to happen this weekend, please don't get caught up on the timelines. But that could happen very soon. That could be what's coming in terms of this relationship, or in terms of this situation. There could also be a true offer of love with the Ace of Cups here. An offer of an offer of commitment is what I want to say, because the Hierophant can be very much a commitment-like energy. The Hierophant represents institution, so it could also represent the institution of marriage, but it doesn't have to be official, like wedding, like an official real wedding, whether that be a religious service, or whether that be just like going to the town hall, to like city hall and getting married. But because it represents the institution of marriage, you can also look at it from the point of view of it could represent some sort of real strong commitment. Maybe even a commitment that is very spiritually based, because the Hierophant also represents religion, right? And I laughed when I looked at the bottom of the deck, because at the bottom of the deck you have the 3 of Cups again. And I want to say you guys get along very well together. Very well together. I mean, like, you understand each other, you vibe well, you know. I don't really feel like you get on each other's nerves. Maybe if you do get on each other's nerves, it's kind of a cute thing. Tú eres lindo cuando enojado. Enojadas. Tú eres lindo cuando enojadas. You are so cute when you're angry. It's that kind of energy, you know? Not that you're trying to make someone energy, enojada. It's not like you're trying to make someone angry, but like it's kind of that thing where it's like, God, you annoy me, but you get on my nerves, but I fucking love you. Okay, so let's clarify this a little now. Tú eres lindo cuando enojadas. Oh boy, I may have described it well enough because now nothing's coming out. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. All right, is at the bottom of the deck. That couples with the Ace of Cups that's here. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. I thought that came out reversed. Back to the Three of Cups again. Okay. Okay, this is an interesting energy because what this is saying now, we have the Two of Swords and we have the King of Wands. So this is almost kind of saying, in some circumstances, if you have a hive mind mentality around you, or you have a group of people that think one way and are like subscribed to a certain magazine, or like subscribe, a certain magazine is subscribing to a certain magazine is it is symbolic. Like it's a metaphor. Like if you subscribe to a certain way of thinking or a certain way of being, there could be a little bit of an element surrounding this situation, or that type of element surrounding the environment. But I think, especially with Strength here and the Ace of Cups, I think love is the focus here. And so in terms of the King of Wands with the Two of Swords, what I really want to say is I don't want to hear it. I'm focused. I know what it is I want. I know what it is I want to do. And I'm not trying to let you stop me. So I'm just going to sidestep you, and I'm not even going to focus on what you have to say about it. Because then at the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Cups again, with the Eight of Cups underneath that, and the Fool. Woo! And the Fool. Now, okay. Yes, at the same time, you have the Nine of Swords, but you have the Hanged Man and the Hermit underneath that. So I feel like at some point, maybe someone was really nervous about this. Someone was really fearful about this. There might have been some opposition in the past, but quite frankly, I think either you or this other person, or maybe even both of you, have gotten over that, have changed your perspective. And that could very well be, there's an energy, very well be that there's an energy of being true to yourself, walking your own path, going in your own direction with the Hermit here and the King of Wands, okay? Someone is definitely walking away from something that ultimately did not turn out to be the Ten of Cups that they wanted. In some cases, I want to say it was never going to work out. Under the current circumstances, it was never going to work out. And thus, someone is taking a leap of faith here and moving in a different direction, moving in a direction that is way more in alignment with them, following the universe, following their inner guidance, following God's source creator, whomever, the angels, your guides, whomever you communicate with. Ooh, there's that Ace of Pentacles again. There is an offer coming. I heard an offer of commitment, or a long-standing commitment. Knight of Wands is at the bottom of the deck also. So someone is activated. Maybe someone is sprung. I want to go a little bit deeper. And actually, what I want to go deeper on is the Two of Swords and the King of Wands, and then maybe we'll go deeper on the Fool. But what's the Two of Swords and the King of Wands? What can you tell us about that, Spirit? Okay. Yeah, look, we have the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck now. This is exactly what I was talking about. The Five of Wands is that energy of other people getting in your business, or ego battles, or like difference of opinion. The High Priestess, Justice, and the Three of Pentacles. Oh my god, this is too funny. the High Priestess, Justice, and the Three of Pentacles. There is a level of self-mastery that either is coming into play or has happened, again, with the Hermit, understanding oneself, that is allowing someone to be in this King of Wands energy, focused on what it is they truly want out of life, not really allowing anyone else to tell them what they can or cannot do, and following your intuition, trusting the universe. You have the High Priestess here twice, and that with Justice twice, okay? So like, this is like exactly what I was saying before about how, you know, you blind faith. There we go, blind faith. But it's not. Again, it's not a destructive type of blind faith. It's a faith in yourself, a faith in the universe, faith in what your intuition and your higher self, your God, your God, your creator, your guides, a faith in where this is leading you. The High Priestess has quite a bit of mystery surrounding her, but that's okay. And you don't need to know all of the details. You don't need to know all of the aspects. You don't need to know when this is going to happen. You don't need to know how it's going to happen. You don't need to know why it's going to happen. You don't even need to know who it's going to happen with, but you're following through, or someone is following through here. Has got their blinders on, Two of Swords, and justice is being served. Yep. Five of Wands, back to the Knight of Wands, back to the Seven of Wands, back, and then to the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, someone is activated, someone is sprung, someone is lit, someone wants to move forward with something, and they may be really passionate about it. Okay, last thing I want to look into before we go to the Oracle section is the Fool. Yes? All right, what can you tell us about the Fool, please, Spirit? What can you tell us about this leap of faith? Two of Wands. Someone has made a choice. Now they're really just saying, look, bitch, we said what we said. The Tower and the Four of Wands again. Big change. Big, massive change. Big, massive change. In a relationship status, and I definitely feel like that's a relationship status from the past. But I feel like the Fool here, because this is the Four of Wands and the Tower is clarifying the Fool here. All right, so someone is sufficiently anchored, or you guys are sufficiently anchored into this relationship or into this circumstance to allow for a greater leap of faith to come into play. But also, I think the Fool is really talking about the trust aspect, or the trust element that you have within yourself, within your higher self, within the universe, all that good stuff. I think with the Four of Wands here, again, we're talking about a checkpoint. And I feel like someone has received a sufficient amount of information, or a sufficient level of understanding to want to continue to move forward with this. It's like, I kind of feel like at on some level, some of you may be in the mind space of, okay, well, I've been interacting with this person for X amount of time, and I feel safe with this person, or I feel comfortable with this person, or I feel safe and comfortable in this circumstance, in this situation, and we're good enough for me to say, okay, I want to keep going. Not to say that you have, like, it's fully 100% full-blown, like, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, boyfriend, girlfriend, girlfriend situation, but at least at this point, you guys are harmonious enough, or the energies are harmonious enough for you to say, okay, yeah, I'll keep going. We can keep going from here. This is good. I like this. I like this so far. Let's move forward. Let's push on. I like this, guys. Okay. I'm going to move into our Oracle Guidance section. I don't know which deck I'm going to use yet, so hold on a second. And also, I need to start a new file. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so that was quick. I mean, you guys don't know. It literally just cut from one to the next. But I stopped that file, and I looked down, and immediately I was called to this deck, Gaia Oracle. And yes, I looked down because all of my cards are still in a pile right here. I'm working on getting furniture. Thank you, Allie and Stella. Thank you guys so much. But Oracle guidance is coming from Gaia Oracle today, or for this weekend. Okay. 3 or 5? 5, please. All right, 5 shuffles. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. All right, closing message, please, Spirit, for the collective for this weekend edition. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. I wasn't expecting this, but... Oh, well, no, okay. You have card number 10. This is Jewel Within a Teardrop. Appreciation, spiritual, and emotional reconnection. It's so crazy. It's like, it really does feel like in this situation, someone is being loved unconditionally, loved for who they are, and someone is just going with the flow and going with the circumstances, not trying to cause trouble, not trying to, be too demanding or whatnot, whatever. And that's causing someone else to feel this sense of appreciation coming from you or the other person, whatever. And it's as if that's allowing them to reconnect with themselves. That's allowing them to reconnect with God, Source, Creator, Spirit. That could even, it could even go so far as to allow someone to have faith in some sort of higher power again. Like, this might be a little extreme, but this is a general reading, so like, who knows? But it could be a situation in which someone turned towards atheism, and now is being shown something different, and so now it's almost as if they're turning back around. I'm not saying they're getting, full-blown spiritual or full-blown religious again, but like, at least it's like the doors are opening up for them to believe that they're not a terrible person, they're not wrong, they're not horrible, they're not damaged goods, they're not unlovable. So it's as if they're regaining some sort of faith here. Wow. Okay. All right. Here we go. Hold on a second. Okay. Jewel Within a Teardrop. Appreciation, spiritual, and emotional reconnection. You will soon experience a strong and emotional bond with another person, a family member, an animal, or pet. During this time, you will also reconnect with your innermost feelings and true nature, which has been suppressed or ignored of late. This is a deeply emotional time where tears of sadness transform to tears of joy. Your appreciation of life, love, and friendships will strengthen as you give thanks for the many blessings in your life. Love is truly all around you. Embrace it, cherish it, and honor it. You and those you love unite through a common bond, and the love you feel for one another grows stronger and more profound. This is a special and magical time. Be sure to savor each and every moment. Love is all that really matters. Your affirmation here is, I am one with my higher self. I am in touch and in tune with my innermost feelings. I am blessed. I am spiritually connected to those I love. I am loved. Let's say that again, but let's say it together. Ready? Repeat after me. I am one with my higher self. I am in touch and in tune with my innermost feelings. I am blessed. I am spiritually connected to those I love. I am loved. Beautiful. Beautiful way to end the week, you guys. I love it. I totally love it. Congratulations. You guys are doing really, really well. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. And considering what happens with this storm, because there's another storm coming through, but I really don't think it's going to hit the island. I'm going to be honest with you, because it's already tracking north. And as far as I can see right now, if we get anything, it's probably just going to be wind and rain from like the outer bands of the storm. I highly doubt it's going to pass over the island, this one, because then there's another one that actually could go right over us. But anyway, it's too early to tell for that one. But so all things considered, if things go well this weekend, and I mean, we don't lose power and I don't lose internet, then I look forward to seeing you guys for our weekly check-in chat on Sunday, yes? Anyway, I love you all so very much. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so very much. And I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And I look forward to connecting with you again, either for our weekend check-in chat, our weekly check-in chat, or for our next cup of coffee on Monday morning. Yeah, take care. Bye.